Did Washington just make the right call for America? Watch. Trump hails U.S. exceptionalism, warns of communist threat in speech at Mount Rushmore, while the language was similar to several other speeches Trump has given in recent days. It was notable for being delivered in a national park that commemorates some of America's most prominent presidents. Here's everything we know so far. Political analysts say this development could have major consequences heading into the next election cycle. Stay with us for the full story and more breaking news throughout the day. This story was reported by PBS NewsHour. For daily U.S. political news, subscribe to Global News Digest.
Here is what Wall Street does not want you to know. First known congressional SpaceX stock buys surface. After record IPO, the SpaceX stock purchases come as Elon Musk's company deepens its role in federal contracting and remains closely tied to President Donald Trump's Washington. Let's break this down quickly. This story is moving markets and has significant implications for the U.S. economy and consumer spending. We will continue to monitor this story and bring you updates as they become available. This story was reported by CNBC Top News. Stay on top of your money. Follow Global News Digest for daily finance updates.
This is why your grocery bill is about to change. The World Cup sends prediction market volumes soaring to record highs. Trading volumes on Kalshi and Polymarket both hit record highs in June. Rothera, a new prediction market platform, was also able to manage $2 billion in volume. Here are the key details. Investors and traders on Wall Street are reacting quickly as this situation continues to unfold. This is one of the top stories we are watching closely today across the United States. This story was reported by CNBC Top News. Don't miss tomorrow's financial headlines. Subscribe now.
Here's what the political news actually means for your family. Trump set to deliver a historic speech celebrating America's 250th anniversary. President Donald Trump is set to deliver a historic speech on the National Mall featuring stories of American heroes before a massive fireworks display. This is why it matters. Political analysts say this development could have major consequences heading into the next election cycle. Our team is tracking every development as this story continues to unfold in real time. This story was reported by Fox News Politics. For daily U.S. political news, subscribe to Global News Digest.
The D.C. story that is dominating every American newsroom today. Brooks and Capehart on whether the Supreme Court has stood up to Trump. David Brooks of The Atlantic and Jonathan Capehart of MS now join Amna Nawaz to discuss the week in politics, including major Supreme Court decisions and more primary upsets in a busy lead-up to the nation's 250th anniversary. Here's what's actually happening. Lawmakers on both sides of the aisle are responding as the situation continues to develop in Washington. Follow along as we cover the key details, the background, and what happens next. This story was reported by PBS NewsHour. Stay informed on what Washington is doing. Follow us for updates.
Your retirement account could be impacted by this news. Ukraine striking Russian energy infrastructure at unprecedented rate. Kiev's intensified drone campaign is spurring Russia's worst fuel crisis in decades. The key facts you need to know. Investors and traders on Wall Street are reacting quickly as this situation continues to unfold. This is a developing story, and we expect more information to emerge in the coming hours. This story was reported by Financial Times. Don't miss tomorrow's financial headlines. Subscribe now.
This AI development is changing everything, and it happened today. Parents warn not to publicly share children's images amid AI abuse risks. The NCA says there is a growing threat of children's images being used to create child abuse material. Here's everything we know so far. Tech industry insiders say this development will reshape competition among the biggest players in Silicon Valley. Stay with us for the full story and more breaking news throughout the day. This story was reported by BBC Technology. For daily tech and AI news, subscribe to Global News Digest.
Is this the biggest MLB move of the year? 2026 MLB All-Star Game. Full rosters unveiled as Dodgers, Braves, Phillies lead selections. The AL and NL squads, including starters, were unveiled Saturday night ahead of the July 14 Midsummer Classic in Philadelphia. Let's break this down quickly. MLB insiders are calling this a game-changing development with major implications for the standings. We will continue to monitor this story and bring you updates as they become available. This story was reported by CBS Sports MLB. Stay in the game all season. Follow us for daily baseball coverage.
Is this the best trade in NBA history? Knicks reportedly sign Andre Drummond, striking a major bargain in replacement for Mitchell Robinson. Drummond is reportedly headed to New York for $44 million less than Robinson got from the Celtics. Here are the key details. Players, coaches, and front offices across the league are watching this situation closely. This is one of the top stories we are watching closely today across the United States. This story was reported by CBS Sports NBA. More NBA stories every day. Subscribe so you don't miss a play.
Every basketball fan needs to know about this right now. Jaylen Brown says there was lack of respect from Celtics, exclaims the process is back. After 76ers trade, Brown spoke for nearly an hour during a live stream after he was shockingly dealt to Philadelphia. This is why it matters. Basketball fans and analysts are calling this one of the most significant moves of the season. Our team is tracking every development as this story continues to unfold in real time. This story was reported by CBS Sports NBA. For daily NBA news, subscribe to Global News Digest.